What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, you might remember the Bitconnect guy. After the Terra Luna thing, that was a really funny meme. That was Bitconnect, and it was with Do Kwon on it there too. Pretty funny indeed. How's everyone doing out there? How's everyone doing? Oh man, now I gotta find this meme now. I don't know if I'll find the Bitconnect one, but I'll find the Bitconnect. Bitconnect. We're going to start off with this. I got to chat just a second. Yeah, somebody did one of these versions. Let's see. Do Kwon. Oh, yeah. Somebody finally, it was really hard to find before. I had to like bookmark it, download it. Somebody found it though. On TikTok Malaysia. Or Crypto Malaysia and TikTok. Yeah, this one. Somebody put it. I remember when it first came out. They put his face on that one. It was pretty entertaining. Bitconnect. But anyways, yeah. Never will forget the what's up. Pretty funny. Anyways, not talking about Bitconnect today. We are talking about Dr. Sir King Richard Hart. What's happening? What is happening? Earlier, I saw this tweet and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Should probably go back and like it about 369 times. A lot of good stuff in this one. Specifically, this one. So PulseChain, PulseX Inc. are around 600 days false operation. Talks about HEX around 1,800 days. I'd like to think it is inevitable that these open source projects get the respect they deserve. Inevitability. That's something I like to hear. Oh, it's not the first time. Not the first bullish one. Give me just a sec. Let me find it in my bookmarks here. It's always try not to read too much into these tweets, and it's always later on where I'm like, man, it feels more bullish to reread some of these tweets. So this is the Merry Christmas when he dropped the return to the throne thumb and video, the Merry Christmas video. I prepare for this my whole life. 2025 is going to be amazing. Now, is he talking about crypto? Is he talking about glory for PulseChain? He's talking about SEC case. I don't know. I think you can make a case he's talking about crypto and glory ecosystem for this too. Like if you read it with that context, boy, is that not the most bullish thing you've heard? 2025 is going to be amazing. I'd like to think it's inevitable open source projects get the respect they deserve. These open source projects, these in particular, HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, and Inc. I have to take some more coffee of that one. Adam Chadwick, he concurs. Very cool. Very cool. Anyways, let me get to chat before we get it too much into it. That's something I definitely want to bring up at first. Boy, just read that a time or two. Looks like pretty good. Turk, Montana. Win Moon, my son. Well, when ready, Dev. When ready. It's like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the dev is ready, the gains shall appear. That's funny. What's up, Red Squirrel? Good to see you. First on YouTube. First on X would be Turk Montana there, but you're number one in my heart on the live stream, at least. Good to see you. Mr. Chuck, how's it going? ETH EIPs come out probably March. PulseChain will be able to use them shortly after tweaking the code. We'll go over DeFi have validator links to help validators get updated and back online. Couple good questions or statements there too. What are the EIPs that are coming out in March? I feel like I should be more excited about this Ethereum, because just to remind everyone, the ones that are anything that Ethereum gets, so we can get to, because we're a fork of Ethereum, we can pick and choose which improvements we want to take and otherwise. So pretty smart, pretty big brain idea to fork Ethereum, right? And I'm curious to see which ones, if they show like upcoming ones, which ones that are still in review. Let's see, IPs 2025, let's just say March, so I can search for this one. Pectra. Okay, that's what you're talking about, Pectra. So first I want to know what Pectra is, and then we'll go over DeFi validator links. So on Go World DeFi, there's the navigation. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And this is from MetaMask? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. God, the gatekeeping. Duh. It's ridiculous. Because I have MetaMask installed, it does this. Let me check. Let me check on a non-MetaMask browser. Yeah, it works fine. This is from MetaMask. It's not from, it's like you don't only have to worry about Google or Chrome or some other random like thing, your browser or whatever flagging. Now you got MetaMask trying to help people by talking about deceptive sites. Gosh. Yes, I'm going to report a detection problem. If you see this as well, feel free, click report a detection problem. And of course it goes to Fishfort. Okay, so they're using, looks like they're using Fishfort, which they don't. So the link doesn't even go to the repo. Fishfort lists. You see it's trying to create a title and a new issue with legitimate site block, GoWorldDeFi.com. Oh man. All right, we're getting derailed here. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Fishfort lists. So what's the problem? Fishfort lists. Fishfort-list. Fishfort-list. Yeah, what's the problem? Why can't it create an issue? Because it's not logged in. You can't create an issue if you're not logged in. Wow, that's really helpful. So now everyone has to get a GitHub account to report this instead of just having something that funnels to that. Wow. It'd be much better user experience for not everyone to have to get nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to register. If you're not already doing dev stuff and you don't already have an account, are you going to go out of your way to register and do this? Like I hope people do, but that's a huge barrier of entry just to report that this is not a deceptive site. Oh, okay. I'm just going to save this link. I'm going to put this link in the chat. If you guys, again, out of the goodness of your heart, if you want to go there and report this as a legitimate site, so they'll stop doing that. There's some new list they're trying to, again, I get it. You're trying to protect people from phishing and all this stuff, but you automatically detect this. All the automatic stuff is so annoying because you do it and there's no data to back it up. And it's just, you're preventing people, you're giving people bad information when you do that. When you're wrong, you give them, clearly, this has been going, Go World DeFi just celebrated a birthday of a year old. So I think I launched it, I'll say November, December, 2023. I don't want to say flawless uptime, 100%. No applicable security concerns anyone that ever been able to articulate. Built with security in mind, all that stuff. Works great. I use it all the time. I love it. You might have to do this stuff. It's just annoying. So back to validator. So Go World DeFi has navigation. It has links. You click validators. Then you can go. There's all kinds of, almost 80 videos about how to do everything about validators. Answers every question I could think of. All that stuff too. And so if there is an update to the Pectra upgrade, so there will be new stuff coming out from PulseChain.com. On the GitLab, there'll be new clients and stuff. If you so choose to use the clients, then you can upgrade and we can start using that. If the clients, again, if everything is updated, if the devs decide who are producing the clients to take these new EIPs and we all decide together to run decentralized networks and stuff like that. So if that happens, it should just be, shouldn't have to do, it would just be a client upgrade. Not a whole lot to talk about on that. I guess maybe if it comes up, we'll see if I make some content around it, but it's really just using, so if you use the update scripts, So PulseChain validator on the GitHub page. If you go down here and click the update script, client update script. So if you click that, I can tell you, how to use update client, all that stuff as well. So yeah, we'll see around that time. But yeah, it's got the content there, all good there. Again, if you want to get MetaMask to not do this when people go to Go Real DeFi, if you're running it, for free. Press learn more. This just takes me to a. See, Go Real DeFi is not on this crypto scam DB. So, nope. Yeah, I think reporting the actual issue, again, if I was logged into GitHub, you could see it if you go to this link, but they just don't let you create issues unless you're logged in. So if you are logged in or create an account, it will create a new issue title, legitimate site blocked, GoRealDeFi.com. It'll give the URL in the body of it, body equals URL, and you can submit that. And I'm going to do it as soon as I get done with the stream and stuff as well. So feel free to do that. There's a link. I'll put it in the chat. Okay, just again, I know I get the idea that you're trying to protect people, but how in the world Go Real DeFi ends up on these like list of deceptive stuff? Like, it's got to be automatic. It's got to be, oh, we're suspicious, so block it. It's like, no, stop doing that. You're giving people bad information like that. Anyways, we shall win. We shall win. All right, going down the chat. Welcome, Danny Ortiz. Welcome. Come on, Richard. I know, at some point I'll be back. What's up? What's up, Adam? VTX Crypto, how's it going, man? Hextra T-shares. I just love those emojis, the top hat, the flaming heart, the rocket, and the up and to the right. I'm always confused, it's always red. And the down one's always like blue or green or something. So it'd be nice if it was green, but red works, pops. Got some good contrast there. How's it going, True Blue? 5555. The Engine Ducky, how's it going? PulseChain loves you. I've been seeing a lot of posts with PulseChain loves you. Trying to be more welcoming as a community, are we? Pretty good. I'll put it back over here for people to see Richard's bullish tweet. Again, pretty bullish. So there's that one. And again, if you go back and read some of the tweets, boy, and if you're like, oh, is this the year the thing pops off? Again, you can read what you want into it. I go back and read these and I'm like, are these pointers to 2025 is going to be amazing? I think it's inevitable that these open source projects get the respect they deserve. I like it. Thank you for doing this. PulseChain live on forever. Appreciate that, Robert. We win together. We win with contributions. We win with belief. We win with capital. We win with onboarding. We win with not giving up, being loyal to a brand. And I'm here to win. I'm here to make sure this place wins. So let's do it. How's it going? Conspiracy Crypto. Any news on the court case verdict? Well, funny that you asked. Easter egg. There may be a gentleman with the initials NH joining me on Friday to get an update. If we don't get a bigger update by then, we'll have a Q&A and talk about the latest and greatest there. So Friday, RHMax.tv, come back if you want to hear a former attorney talk about it. Should be around 2 o'clock Eastern, somewhere around there. Pulse Jiu-Jitsu's here for the tech. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Fast Abdul. Alex, appreciate that, man. Very informative. I try to make them not clickbait. I try to avoid making you think something's happening when it's really not. Again, this is all this belief around 2025 is going to be the year. All this stuff, like everything's narrative, right? But believe in something, right? But yeah, I try to avoid saying stupid things. I try to not stir up drama and not participate in such things. And I just want to, I know you got You come here, you want to hear about HEX and PulseChain and the core and community stuff and all that stuff too. And being the technical fellow that I am, I like to get into that, scratch my intellectual curiosities, and show you how to be, again, the channel said, be the best version of yourself in the DeFi space. I think there's some ways to do that. XX like proper. Brewmaster Jerry, I caught you live for the first time in a while. Thanks for putting out great content. What you do really helps people. Appreciate that. You know, it is having the lens, you know, of a creator. You don't really know how much people use. Like every once in a while, I'll do a poll like, hey, where do you PulseChain or HEX, and you get to see the effect. I don't really get to feel it that often. I know, you know, people leave comments and likes and share stuff and things like that too. But it is one of those like pretty cool things where you're like, okay, you have people that literally, you know, I've had people tell me they, you know, watch my content all the time, my streams, and do all this stuff. And it is kind of like I don't really think about it when I'm doing this. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I want to put out, you know, quality content about the space, but I don't really think about like, you know, however many people being, you know, trying to get good information. And like, I don't think about it like I go to certain creators and influencers and stuff to get information, but it's like hard for me to put myself in that position of someone doing the same with me. So it's always pretty cool to be like, oh, that's cool. I hope I'm having a positive impact on the ecosystem. Certainly what I'm trying to do. Can't wait for RH to live stream and say you could have sold on a double. Yes. Yeah, so I had let's go to my Twitter real quick. Smax. Let me save this link so I can go report that. Report not deceptive site. Weird that I got to do that. I know I had to do it on Chrome a bunch of times too. They're like, oh, we thought we found this thing, resolve the issue. Like, bro, there ain't no issue to resolve. Just stop automatically flagging good stuff. Just stop automatically flagging. It's so annoying. It's like you're going to be wrong so much of the time. How much ROI are you actually getting? I don't know. I think the incentives are just not aligned to do very well on that. By the way, if you didn't see, surprise yesterday, came across that when me and Kong were on there. Somebody sent some solid X to World Liberty Financial, the Trump connected org, Trump linked org. That's pretty interesting. What was I going to talk about? Yeah, fasting right now. By the way, let me know, chat. There's a good enough of you watching right now. Give me your favorite fasting drink so we can look at this real quick. I'll get back to this comment in just a second. The faster you give me an answer, the faster we move on. Is it coffee, tea, electrolytes, or something else? Vince says sparkling water. I'm like, I can't do sparkling water. Every time I visit Europe and I accidentally buy the wrong one because I can't read the bottle. Yeah, like they try to do the system. It's like every country, I feel like they're different too. Or maybe they're the same. I just forget what the colors are. They try to do the green and the blue. And like, I don't remember which one is which. And then I always buy the wrong one. I'm like, I go into a convenience store when I'm traveling and I'll just get one. And it's like, rolling the dice here. Let's drink it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when I drink it. Am I gonna reject it? Am I gonna be refreshed? We'll see. Moondog, salt water, electrolytes. I guess we're going with electrolytes on this one as well. Appreciate it. So yeah, got about 100 votes or so. I'll drop this in the chat. No, already did. Okay. Coffee, overwhelmingly. That's what I'm drinking right now. Overwhelmingly coffee so far. Tea, I know I do enjoy green tea. Also, electrolyte drink is great as well. And then sparkling water. It's true. It is negligible or no calories. It is a valid choice. Humans, it's what the plants crave, and humans on the long fast hitting keto flu. Okay. Yeah, I was going to. What was I going to see? Also, Bitcoin Reserve. So this one, I just want to make clear on this. Not more than 200,000. So this very, it could be purchasing 200,000. It could be purchasing less than 200,000. Sounds bullish. I mean, it is bullish, of course. It looks like, but also it's not like there's going to be guaranteed 200K. It could be, less than that. So it just can't be more than 200K over 5 year per year over a 5 year period. So for a total acquisition of $1 million, it does, I guess, but then reading this again, it's like, I don't see that the wording is confusing, not more than that. But if the goal is to get to $1 million, you have to purchase 200,000, right? See, it's like not more than, but then if you can't do more than, you have to do it that much each year, or you're not going to reach the goal of $1 million. So like, which one takes precedent? Like this or this? I don't know. Maybe it could be 200K. Could be. Pretty cool. Shout out to Somi. Non-stop killing with content, keeping us informed, and so many interesting things. Also, bridge number go up 9 hours ago. Had more in than out. Look at that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's the first thing Richard's going to brag about? Somebody did mention sell on double on this one. Let's see. So some pretty good ones. $27 million charity. Plenty of different ones here. Lots. I definitely expected the PP stuff, and then I certainly hope he's bragging about the green candles. I do love that meme too. Did I produce that one or somebody else? I can't remember. Got some more memes coming, by the way. My meme guys, he's been activated again. Should be pretty good. What else? Who cares? Just be glad to see him. I'm Slammy. You got a point. A lot of Red Bull and PP. And everything else. This is interesting. I was wrong about Sailor. I wonder if he will address different figures in crypto the same or differently, or soften the stance. I mean, you could also say, okay, what was he wrong about Sailor about? I don't know. Chat, remind me. Didn't he say like I've done more for crypto than Michael Saylor buying it? Or was it about like he just basically bought late or something like that? Or used to call it a scam, Bitcoin a scam? I can't remember. I called the decision on the day. Having alt season happen only in its ecosystem. So that's an interesting one too. What will be, when he does come back, what will be the state of the markets? What will that look like? Will PulseChain have its bull run? Will it have the bull run? In spite of everything else not doing well, or together with everything else too. We'll see. Green candles coin to because your turn. Beating SEC. That certainly sounds like a brag about thing. Anyways, lots of great. Yeah, Hexans who have toughed out this bear market without cheating their bags for other shiny objects. Could be talking a lot of good stuff about the community. All right, chat. You're popping off. Just gonna get through a few comments here. How's it going? Yeah, we'll talk about the legal stuff and all that on Friday. I'll save a lot of that for there. We'll have the PGIF back to core tickers now. I think, again, I don't talk a lot about community projects on the show. tend to focus a lot on core, but yeah, I mean, the permeable tokenomics and stuff, again, the ideal. A lot of the tokenomics, a lot of like true DeFi stuff, super, super cool. Yeah, as soon as GIF wants to come back on the show and talk about updates or otherwise with the tokens, you can still see how much is the burning and the buying and burning, and you can see the different building and plays. And I wouldn't forget about, I mean, getting the ICOSA, getting the wheels turning again, getting the gears turning, the flywheel and stuff on that, and making it, if you look at the different pieces with HEX around the Hedron ecosystem, not ICOSA, that, man, I can't wait till, I'm curious to see what will happen in the bull market with that stuff too. But anyways, no real updates for now. I had GIF on the show the other day with Jacob from PulsePot and Mafia, talking more about that, and he didn't have many updates. So I hope in the future there are a lot of great updates because if you're in it for the tech, that's a pretty interesting project. And yeah, definitely covered a lot on the show. But yeah, I mean, I never stopped talking about the cores, of course. There's just, from time to time, there are community projects I think are worth highlighting. And that was one that definitely had a lot of excitement last summer. We'll see. We'll see how 2025 goes. I hope there's all kinds of community stuff that pops off and does really well. And we're builders in the ecosystem. So we'll see. W Chat, what's up, Marcus? How's it going? What's up, Ram Loss? Welcome, welcome. Giving Tree Crypto. Trying to think what else. I'll wrap up here in a minute. Have any questions? Anything else going on? Bridges. Will we see more bridges support PulseChain? Will we see the PulseChain bridge support have more options? We've talked about that in the past as well. Maybe I'll cover that a little bit more when I get into. I want to do a PulseX stream probably tomorrow around that time and talk about the different interesting stuff I found about that. Also, before I go to Nostr, check it out if you're not. Again, I'm on Nostr. See if we can get some more Hexkins and PulseKins on there talking. It looks just like Twitter. There's the tweet. You can download Amethyst. I remember how to pronounce it. Amethyst. It's the purple stone. Download Amethyst and public keys, decentralized social media. Again, looks just like Twitter. You can set it up just that way as well, just like I did. Check it out. It could be interesting. There's been some bigger accounts starting to join. Who knows if it takes off or not, but I got instructions here on how to join if you want to do that and start posting some more positive Richard Hart, Hex and PulseChain stuff instead of, if you let everyone who's not a fan post on there, you may have less quality content than if you get on there and start posting some cool stuff. So check it out. See if you like it or not. Lots of cool stuff popping off in the ecosystem. Again, HEX, PulseChain, PulseX Inc. Flawless operation. A couple key quotes. I'd like to think it is inevitable that these open source projects get the respect they deserve. They're hidden gems, literally hidden. Popular coin ranking sites list flatulence coins on the front page, but not these gems. It's like they're burying treasure for you to find. Will you find that treasure? Will you find that treasure and make the maddest gains? We shall see. 2025 is going to be amazing. Boom. I love it. I'm certainly excited for it. 555 says the ticker up there for people watching or have watched or however they count it up there. Glad to see you all come out. I appreciate it. And until next time, Scivive and 5555. We are out.